diamonds are forever. They are all I need to please me. They can stimulate.
Welcome to the Diamond Consumer, your go-to podcast for all things precious. I'm your host, Ms. Diamondz, and today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and foundational topics in the world of luxury, investment, and adornment: precious metals. Now, we all know gold, silver, and platinum. Heck, even if you're not a jewelry enthusiast, you've probably heard about them. But what makes these metals so, well, precious? In this episode, we're going to break down the basics: what precious metals are, why they've been valued for thousands of years, and how they play a major role in everything from your jewelry box to the global economy. So, whether you're looking to invest, understand your favorite piece of jewelry, or just satisfy your curiosity, stick around. The Diamond Consumer is here to shine some light on the world of precious metals. Let's start with the basics. What exactly are precious metals? At their core, precious metals are naturally occurring metals that are rare, durable, and have significant economic value. These metals are often used in jewelry, investment products, and industrial applications due to their unique physical properties. The four main precious metals that most people are familiar with are gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. However, there are a few other lesser-known metals that are also considered precious, like rhodium and iridium, but today we're going to focus on the big four. Let's talk about gold first. Gold has been used for thousands of years as a store of value, a currency, and of course, in jewelry. It's prized for its beautiful yellow luster, its ability to resist corrosion, and its malleability, meaning it can be shaped into intricate designs without losing its value. But there's more to gold than just the classic yellow variety. Gold comes in various forms and purities. One of the most common distinctions is the carat system. When you hear someone mention 14K or 18K gold, they're referring to the purity level of the gold. Pure gold is 24K, meaning it is 99.9% gold. But because pure gold is a bit too soft for most practical uses, especially in jewelry, it's alloyed with other metals like copper, silver, or nickel to make it more durable. 14 karat gold is 58.3% gold, making it a great choice for pieces that will be worn often. It's durable and affordable. 18 karat gold is 75% pure gold, offering a nice balance between purity and strength. 24 karat gold is the purest form, and though it's the softest, it's sought after by those who want the highest level of purity. And while most people are familiar with yellow gold, there are other types to explore. White gold is made by alloying gold with white metals like palladium or nickel, giving it a sleek, silvery white finish. Rose gold has become increasingly popular due to its romantic, blush pink hue, which comes from mixing gold with copper. There's also black gold, which is treated with a variety of processes to give it a striking black appearance. And if you're feeling adventurous, there's even green gold, which is produced by mixing gold with silver and other metals, giving it a greenish tint. Now, let's move on to silver. Silver is often considered the second most important precious metal, and for good reason. It's the brightest shining precious metal, giving off a dazzling, brilliant white luster. Not only does it hold significant historical and cultural value, but silver is also incredibly versatile. While gold might be the go-to for fine jewelry, silver's bright shine makes it a popular choice for everything from engagement rings to decorative items. Unlike gold, which is softer, silver is more prone to tarnishing, but this tarnish is easily removed. And while sterling silver is the most common type you'll find in jewelry, there are different grades and alloys too. Sterling silver, by definition, is 92.5% pure silver mixed with another metal, usually copper, to give it strength. Next up, platinum. This one is often associated with luxury and exclusivity. Platinum is rarer than gold, and its high resistance to wear and tarnish makes it an ideal choice for high-end jewelry that's meant to last for generations. Platinum is incredibly dense and heavy, which contributes to its durability and its higher price tag. It's commonly used for engagement rings and wedding bands because it's hypoallergenic and will last a lifetime. Unlike gold, platinum doesn't require alloying with other metals to gain strength, which is why it remains the purest metal in jewelry, often marked with a 950 stamp indicating 95% purity. And let's not forget about the platinum group metals, which include metals like rhodium and palladium. These metals are used to give platinum its shiny finish or to make jewelry more affordable, like in palladium-based white gold. And finally, we can't forget about palladium. Palladium is a member of the platinum group metals and grew in popularity over recent decades due to its lower cost compared to platinum and its ability to be used in everything from jewelry to hydrogen storage and electronics. But side note, palladium has been more expensive than platinum in recent years, so make sure to check market conditions. Palladium is also highly resistant to tarnishing, just like platinum, and has a naturally white color, which makes it a good alternative for white gold. So, what is it about these metals that make them so valuable? Is it just their shine? Their rarity? The answer is a bit more complex than that. Let's take a deeper look. First, rarity plays a huge role. Precious metals are found in the earth in very small quantities, which makes them scarce. The supply is limited, and that scarcity creates value. The more difficult it is to extract a metal from the earth, the more valuable it becomes. Think of it this way. If everyone could easily find and dig up gold in their backyards, it wouldn't be so precious, right? Another key factor is their durability. Precious metals are resistant to corrosion, rust, and tarnish, meaning they stand the test of time. This makes them perfect for use in items that are passed down through generations, like family heirlooms. Gold and platinum, in particular, maintain their beauty and value over time, which is why they're favored in jewelry. Then there's the global demand. Precious metals aren't just pretty, they're practical. Silver, for example, has significant industrial applications in electronics, solar energy, and medical devices. Platinum and palladium are essential in the automotive industry for their role in catalytic converters, which help reduce car emissions. This industrial demand adds an additional layer of value, particularly when these metals are hard to come by. Lastly, historical significance contributes to their value. For centuries, these metals have been associated with wealth, power, and luxury. Monarchs, emperors, and ancient civilizations used precious metals as currency, in sacred rituals, and as symbols of status. That cultural and historical context adds a layer of intangible value that has been ingrained in societies for thousands of years. Now, let's talk about how you can get your hands on these precious metals. Whether you're purchasing a beautiful gold necklace, investing in silver bullion, or buying platinum coins, it's important to know how to buy precious metals wisely. First off, do your research. Not all metals that are sold as precious are actually genuine. For example, there's a huge market for gold-plated items, which might look like gold but don't have the same value. When you're shopping, whether for jewelry or investment pieces, look for stamps or certifications that authenticate the metal's purity. Gold, for example, is typically marked with a stamp that indicates its purity, like 14K or 24K. The K stands for carats, and the number represents the percentage of pure gold in the piece. Pure gold is 24K, but many gold jewelry pieces are alloyed with other metals for added durability. For investment purposes, the most common ways to buy precious metals are through bullion, bars or coins that are easy to trade. When buying bullion, you want to ensure that you're purchasing from a reputable dealer and that the metal is certified for purity. Be cautious of the fluctuating market prices for these metals, as they tend to rise and fall with global economic factors. Also, if you're buying jewelry, understand the market value. You should never overpay for precious metals unless you're also paying for craftsmanship, brand name, or design. And when it comes to investing, buying precious metals should be considered a long-term commitment. Precious metals are generally a safe haven for investors during economic uncertainty, but their prices can still fluctuate. So, there you have it. Precious metals in a nutshell. Whether you're a jewelry lover or an investor looking to diversify your portfolio, understanding the basics of these metals can help you make more informed choices. Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium have been treasured for centuries, and they continue to hold incredible value today, both culturally and economically. As with any valuable asset, be sure to do your homework, verify your purchases, and never hesitate to reach out to experts who can guide you along the way. And remember, whether you're wearing a piece of precious jewelry or holding an ounce of gold, you're part of a long, rich tradition that spans generations. Thank you for tuning in to The Diamond Consumer. I hope today's episode helped shed some light on the world of precious metals. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and share it with your friends. Join me next time when we explore more tips, tricks, and insights into the world of luxury, investment, and elegance. Until then, keep shining bright, and remember, knowledge is the real gem.